Valid contract. A contract is said to be valid if it can be enforceable in the court of law. For a contract to be enforceable, it must contain the constitutions enshrined in Section 10, namely capacity of parties, free consent, lawful consideration, legality of object. 2. Void contract. A contract which is not enforceable by law is a void contract. Void contract is an agreement without any legal effect and is void ab initio, or it becomes void subsequently. For example, an agreement by a minor has been held to be void. The Privy Council in Mohiri Bibi versus Dharmadas Ghosh, 1903, laid down that a contract entered into with a minor is void ab initio, that is not enforceable. Section 24 to 30 make a specific mention about agreements which are void. Those agreements include an agreement without consideration, an agreement in restraint of trade, an agreement in restraint of marriage. 3. Voidable contracts. According to this section, an agreement which is enforceable by law at the option of one or more of the parties thereto, but not at the option of the other or others, is a voidable contract. Thus, a voidable contract is one which could be avoided by one of the parties to the contract at his option. If such a party does not avoid the contract remains valid. If it prefers to avoid the contract, then the contract becomes void. For instance, when the consent of a party to a contract has been obtained by coercion, undue influence, fraud, or misrepresentation, the contract is voidable at the option of the party whose consent has been so obtained. 4 is illegal contract. An illegal contract is one which is immoral or against the law. An illegal contract is void and also a crime under Section 120A, that is criminal conspiracy of the Indian Penal Code. It is not only void but also an offense. However, every void contract is not illegal. For instance, A and B enter into an agreement to commit an illegal act, to carry on some business or to undertake some work forbidden by law, or a legal act by illegal means, for instance, admission into engineering or medicine, ignoring or violating the rules or merit. 5. Unenforceable contract. An unenforceable contract is a contract which is valid for all practical purposes until and unless its validity is challenged or questioned. It cannot be enforced due to some technical defect. It can be enforced in future after the technical defect is removed or cured. For instance, when a contract remains unenforceable for want of registration, it becomes enforceable in future after registration. Now, 6th type of contract is uncertain contract. According to Section 29, agreements, the meaning of which is not certain, are void. It is necessary that there should be no ambiguity about what the parties intend. If the meaning of agreement is neither certain nor capable of being made certain, the agreement is void. The leading case on this is Taylor versus Pottington. The plaintiff in this case promised to take defendant's house on lease for a period of 3 years, provided it is thoroughly repaired and the drawing rooms are decorated according to the present style. It was held to be not enforceable since the terms are too vague and uncertain.